Hello and welcome back to another episode of Foxy No-Tail's Minecraft Adventures here inside of my survival world. And Happy New Year everyone, it is 2017 and yeah, everything's gone a bit crazy. I hope you're enjoying the new year and I hope you had a really nice time at the end of 2016. Now, I haven't done a video in my survival world since my Christmas special, and the reason for that is I've been a bit of a busy fox. I've been mining, as you can see. I've got loads more diamonds, I've got loads more gold, I've got loads more iron, I've got tons of lapis and tons of redstone and lots of other things as well. I've also made a new skeleton mob spawner, which is over there, which we'll go to in a minute because I found a new skelly spawner underground. And I've, and there's a few other bits I've been doing. So without further ado, we're going to do a bit of an update episode, and we're also going to go and get our Nether Star that we got in our Christmas episode and make a beacon. But first thing I'm going to do is show you in here. This is the loot that I got from the skeleton spawner, and I haven't used any of it yet, and I haven't made a jukebox yet either in Minecraft, so I'll be able to play these music discs, which will be cool. So we can do that today as well if I can figure out how to do it. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go have a very quick look down in my mine, just so you can see all the... before we do that, actually, I moved all of my snowmen into here, cleaned up all my snow, and I came downstairs this morning and they were gone. And I think this is the last of the snowmen. There's still our snowman upstairs, and we have had a couple of suggestions for names for those. We've got Pesky the Snowman or Frosty the Snowman, so I think I'm going to have to go with one of those. And I've just realised I haven't made a sign to add somebody to my tree of life, so I'll just do that quickly now. And I've just thrown my stack of wood on the floor, which isn't ever so useful, is it? So we'll put the spare couple of signs in there, and we'll just take one with us, and we'll just add those first, and then we'll go down to our mine. I'm all over the place. I've had a very, very long Christmas and a wonderful New Year. I've spent a lot of time with my family. I've had a really good time, and I haven't really had much chance to play Minecraft other than to do these, things like mining and whatnot and stuff like that. So I'm a little bit out of sorts, but we'll get there. And the person I'm adding today is OJF Aussie #awesome, and that's their username on YouTube. And they've sent me quite a few comments now, actually, and the one that sprung out was one of the first ones they sent me, which was Foxy No-Tail, your videos make me smile. So that's why I've added you to my tree of life. And if you want to be added to my tree of life, then all you've got to do is send me a nice comment on YouTube or a Facebook message, or the post to my Facebook page or Twitter, and then you might be added as well. So where am I going? Don't know. I've lost it. Right, we're going down to the mine, aren't we? And my minecart's gone. Where's that? Is that down here already? Yes, it is. It's down at the bottom. So, there we go. I got into that. So yeah, I don't know if you remember my mine. If you can't remember exactly what it looked like before, then you have to go back into another video. But can you see this gap here? All the way around the edges. That wasn't there before. That was it was all walls before, and what it was, I used to have to come through here this sort of way somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, and this was sort of where my slime farm was over here, and it was just cut. It was pretty big. It was a pretty big area. Can you see where it goes up to the top there? So this is the area where my slime farm was, and what I've done is I've actually just dug out all the way around. Only a couple of layers, but because at level 12 I didn't have to worry about falling into any lava pits or anything like that, and I just kept digging and digging and digging and digging, and we've got some slimes over here, look, and that was a little lava pool there, so I had to avoid that, and I came into a ravine this way as well, which was quite handy. So it all started to link up as I was digging, so I just dug and dug and dug, and while I was digging I was watching films and YouTube videos and things like that, so you can just basically get on with digging and without having to worry too much. Occasionally you get mobs trying to get you while you're doing it, but it wasn't too bad. It was okay. And because I did all of this, I got tons and tons of iron, I got tons of diamonds, I got tons of redstone, I got tons of lapis, I got tons of gold. So I'm pretty much set now. I'm pretty much set with all of my resources for at least, well, hopefully for this next year's worth of videos. I would hope anyway. I doubt I'm going to have to be going and getting many more. And this little area here, this was my other slime chunk that which I dug out originally. So it all links up together, and it all links up back to the central point through here, which is obviously where I come down to my mine. So it was quite a useful thing to do, obviously, to get all of those ores and things like that. And yeah, it took me a while. It took me, I'm not going to lie, it took me a long time to do it, but it was worth it in the end. So so yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of bread, and then we're going to go back to the top, and we'll go and have a look at this skeleton spawner, because I came across this digging elsewhere. Before I started doing all that, I started to explore some of the mines around the area, and yeah, I came across a skeleton spawner which was pretty close to the surface, and the good thing about a skeleton spawner is, as you'll see by the amount of loot that I've already collected from it, is you get not only arrows, but you get bones, which are really useful, and you also get enchanted armor from them, and bows as well. So not just enchanted armor, but enchanted bows, enchanted armor, and normal bows. And it's normally pretty broken, but you can get some pretty good stuff. And what I've done is I brought it up out of the ground. As you can see, this is just like my zombie spawner from my tutorial. It's exactly the same thing, and they come up here and they drop back down there. So I've made like a little entrance hole here. I've made it all nice and pretty. And yeah, so you go down these steps. This first bit you get to down here is where the skeletons land, and this bit through here, which was the cave that I found, this is where they spawn. So what I did is I just opened up a little door around the back so I can go in and I can see them in action. So hopefully while we're stood here, there we go, we've got a few of them dropping down now. So what they do is they go through the water, they get pushed up a water elevator, and then they end up falling down, where I can just give them a quick punch or a chop with my sword, and they drop loads of loot and also loads and loads of XP. And now I did have about 50 odd levels, but I've been enchanting quite a bit of stuff. So I'll show you the loot I've got already. This is a shulker chest that I've filled, and I've already got, look, half of it's full of bones and half of it's full of arrows. So I'm never ever going to run out of bones or arrows. So that's pretty awesome. And in this box here are all the bows, a few more bones and arrows, and all of the armor that I've got. So we've got punch 1, power 2 and unbreaking, power 2, power 1, unbreaking and power 1. So you get pretty good stuff. This one's got projectile protection. So it's not bad, considering it's free pretty much. But I'm going to leave all of those in there because I've already got boxes and boxes of junk up at home. And now the skeletons, as you can see, are starting to come around. So all you have to do is give them a quick chop there, collect the XP, and the hoppers transport all of the goodies into that chest there. So that, I think, is pretty awesome. It's very successful. It works really well. You get loads of XP and you get loads of goodies. So obviously I've made all of this nice path all the way around here as well, just to tie it all together, because it was a little bit of a messy terrain around here. And I've also flattened out another area, which we'll just go very quickly to now, which is because I was running out of sort of building space around my house area. What I've done is, behind Jack's dinosaur, I've flattened out this entire area here, as you can see, and there was a big ravine running all the way across it, so I basically covered it over and flattened it out, losing all the dirt that I could get. And yeah, so we've got plenty of building space now, which is pretty awesome. And the good thing about this little area here is I can see it from my balcony at home as well. So in the morning when I wake up, when I've built something nice on here, I'll be able to see it and it'll look pretty nice. So what else have I done then? So I cleared up all my snow. I moved my snowmen, but unfortunately it must have been a little bit warm for them, and they've sadly melted. And yeah, and I've done my skeleton spawner. I've done a load of mining. So that's pretty much everything I've got up to. As you can see in this chest, I've already got this shulker box full of bones, but I've got loads of bones already, and that's handy because we are going to be using bones in an episode not too far away from now. And what I've come up with the idea is that now that you can make bone blocks, I thought, what could I use bone blocks for? Because they're a bit weird looking. They're sort of a off-white colour. And I thought, well, I know what I can do, is I can actually make bones. So I thought I'd build a statue, but instead of a normal statue, it'll be like a one with stained glass instead of wool or texture coloured blocks, and the bones in the middle so you can see through it, so it'll look a little bit skeleton-y. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go down to my vault, grab my Nether Star, And yeah, let's make a beacon, and let's make a little beacon pyramid, and we can start to get powers. Now, in order to make a really big pyramid, you need like over 2 stacks worth of ores and minerals. And I know I've got a lot. I've been mining. I've got quite a lot of things, but I don't think I've got quite that many. So I don't know whether we're going to get enough to build the biggest pyramid, but we'll see what we can do. So I made a little thing for it there, like I did for my Ender Dragon head, but sadly I have to steal it now to use it. But well, at least we know we've got it. We got the Nether Star. So let's hop upstairs, and yeah, let's have a go at making this then. So I'm gonna have to go and get some glass from my storage room, and then once we've got some glass, we can get some obsidian, we can make a beacon. But I'm not sure where we're going to put the beacon yet. I haven't really thought it through. It needs to be somewhere relatively central, because otherwise, you know, we're not going to get the effects from it. Because the advantage of having a beacon is that it will give you powers. You can charge it up with like gold or emeralds or iron or diamonds, and yeah, it gives you powers. So we need to put it somewhere pretty central. So I thought maybe I could put it in the middle of my house. So let's make it first and let's have a go. So we need 3 obsidian. And what you do is it's 3 obsidian across the bottom, the Nether Start in the middle, and the glass around the outside like that, and that gives us a beacon. So now we're going to need a load of my ores. Now I really wish you could use redstone or lapis, but according to the wiki you can't, because I have got hundreds of blocks of redstone and I've got hundreds of blocks of lapis, but unfortunately we're going to be stuck with the diamond, gold and redstone or emerald blocks, but I don't have enough emeralds for emerald blocks, so we're going to be stuck with these. So where should I put it? I don't want it just sort of sat in the middle of my house. I mean, it would be cool to put it here, but it would be handy if it was sort of centralized. But then obviously you're going to have to dig up because it needs a clear view of the sky. So where would be a good idea? I mean, I could put it on the roof. Could put it on the roof maybe, or I could turn my toilet, because I never use my toilet. I mean, I've got a Minecraft toilet here. I could use this. This could be my my emerald pyramid. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a bit of a think about it. Let's have a look around this little area and see what we've got available, because we've got all this room upstairs as well, so we could do it up here, but I'm not sure if the effects work below it or not. We'll have to give it a go and see what happens. But I've got my roof as well, so I could put it on the roof. Now I'm not 100% keen on putting it on the roof because it'll look a bit ugly from outside, but I think maybe putting it inside the roof, because it's got glass panes on the top anyway, could be pretty good. Could be a good way of doing it. Just let's have a quick look over here. I mean, I've got that area there. We could move Bandit and we could put it down there, but I don't really want all of these precious materials on show too much, because I really worry that someone will come along and pinch them all off me, which wouldn't be very good. So yeah, I think we're going to go for it in here. So let's decide how big this needs to be, and we'll go for it in here. So there's 4 layers you can do. You can either do a 1-layered beacon, or a 2-layered beacon, or a 3 or 4-layered beacon. The 3-layered beacon, which I think is probably going to be the most suitable one for us, because otherwise it's just going to be too big. That has 7 blocks along the bottom, so that's still going to be an awful lot of material. So let's figure out where's going to be the best place to do this. I guess sort of this bit here. What have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've only got 6, so it's not going to quite fit there. And I don't want to break that wall because that goes downstairs. What about here? What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, you can just about squeeze it in there. So let's go for that then. Let's find out the middle point from this ladder. We'll make that the middle, and we'll start building it up from here. So I'm going to use a load of my iron blocks for this, and then we'll top up with diamond and gold as we need to. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we just fill these into the edges like this, and yeah, then we're gonna have to, oh look how much this is taking. I'm gonna have no iron left. I'm gonna have to go on another mining trip, and it took so long to get all of this iron, but it doesn't matter. This beacon's gonna be worth it, I've got a feeling. So that's 1 layer, and we'll go up the same on this layer here like this, and I've only got 4 blocks of iron left. I can't believe it. Right, we'll go on to gold. Is this wonky? Have I done that wonky? That doesn't look quite right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How have I done that one? Oh, I need to go down there, don't I? 1, 2... I've only got 1 block of gold left. I'm going to save that. So let's go on to diamond then. Oh my goodness. I thought I'd have plenty, but I'm running out really quick. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. So, but this should be the top layer. So if I just go like that, there we go. Look at all that diamond. I can't believe it. I'm going to have to replace some of this with iron as things get going. So if I pop that on there then, we should hopefully... There we go, we've got a working beacon, woo! So I'll grab a piece of iron and I'll put that in there to charge it up. And what we're going to go for, we'll go for, haste, mining haste would be good, or speed, resistance, or jump boost. Oh, I don't know, but we can have any of these. I think I'm going to go for jump boost for now, that'll be fun. So we'll go for that. We'll press the tick. I assume that means it's now powered. So yeah, look, we've got a little rabbit in the top right hand corner. We've got jump boost. So surely we can jump pretty high now. That's cool. So we'll go and have a hop around outside and see how far the effects last for. Yeah, because my worry is we're not going to we'll be too far away. But look how much iron I've got left. Hardly any. So I'm going to have to do another mining trip. This is not good. This is not good. This is not... I thought I'd have loads left over. I thought I got loads of diamond and gold and iron and I've got hardly anything left. But it doesn't matter. It's all good fun. So how far away can we go before our jump boost runs out? Let's hop over this way. And wow, look at that. Look at that one. We need to change the colour of it as well. That would be pretty cool if we did that. So when it runs out, we'll see if we still get it stood over here because it should recharge as soon as it runs out. And ready... Now, no, we don't get it back again there. So let's just move slowly forward until... There we go. So this is sort of the limit here to where we get it. So that's not bad. So we've got quite a good amount. So I should be able to jump over this fence now as well. Yay! I like jump boost. That's really cool. Right, so let's grab a little bit of stained glass then. And let's go and replace the glass block that it's looking through with some stained glass and make it a different colour. Now, I guess it's got to be orange really, since I am an orange fox. But... I don't know, I think orange beacons probably don't look the best. Maybe a blue one or like a green one or something would look pretty cool. But yeah, we'll do orange for now, and then if we don't like it, we can change it at some other point. So we'll hop back upstairs into my room above here, and yeah, up these ladders like this, and we'll break away this glass block there that it's looking through, and we'll put that there like that. And there we go, now a nice orange beacon. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. So I know we didn't really do anything particularly exciting today. It's been a bit of a rushed sort of update episode, but I hadn't recorded an episode for a while after the Christmas holidays, and now that it is January and it's 2017, I thought I'd best get a video out for everyone to see what I've been up to, and so that we can start getting cracking with all the good fun things that we're going to be doing in the new year. But that is pretty much it for today. I don't think I've got anything else to show you. Obviously, I've got all my enchanted armor and stuff that I've made. Oh, and I renamed my sword, and I renamed my pickaxe, and I renamed my shovel as well. So, I don't know why, I just thought it was nice. I couldn't rename my bow because it was too expensive to do on the enchantment table, and I also haven't done my axe either because it's not a very good one, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, I'd like to say, as usual, thank you all for very watching. No, I can't remember how to say it. It's been too long. Right, let's try again. And 1, beep, take 2. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!